Hi friends, it's Tracy with StampinWithTracy.com, and today we're going to make this little pillow box. I used the Stampin' Up's pillow box dies, and it comes with 8 different pieces, and this is the main part to make the actual box. You're going to need 2 of these, and I've gone ahead and cut pieces using the English Garden DSP. This is from the same pack that this comes from, so I wanted to show you a different design. So what you need to do, there will be 2 tabs on each side, so you want to just go ahead and fold those. And then on each side, you just want to kind of finger pinch it. This is where the box will be closing. All right, the next thing we're going to do is use our new tear and tape. And this is like sticky strip, but you don't need to cut it with scissors anymore. So I'm really excited about that. So we're going to go ahead and put our tear and tape on the tab. I'm going to take this one end off. And so here's my tab and here's my tab. So I'm going to take this side without a tab and just adhere it up here. And the nice thing with the tear and tape is it is make your projects very secure, and they're not going to go anywhere. So we'll take this off now. There's the other side. And then it's hard doing this without getting my head in the camera. Just gonna lay that. Well, sometimes I like to just lay it down and do it, but I want to be sure it really gets to the edge there. All right. Isn't that quick and easy? Now you can just go like that, but if you want it to be a little more secure, it needs to go, it goes crisscross, and mine was actually doing it all by itself. There we go. And it's a little bit more secure that way. I'm going to make sure, here, go ahead and do, oh, what I wanted to show you is it's very, very big. And what's nice is you could put a gift card in there, and it's swimming in there. So you could definitely add some, shred some paper and put it in there. But look, there's a nice little size. You could put that in there. Fits perfectly. Stick your gift card also and a little note, and you're good to go. Now, the design on this, the design is so pretty that I didn't want to cover that up. So that was why I just kind of went with something small on the front here. Now the openings are here. I'm going to put my organza ribbon around it. Now if you were worried about it shutting, actually I'll go ahead and do this way. But the way I've done it on this one, you can open it and leave that on there. But I'll go ahead and do this one the other way. You do have to be careful that you don't push it down too high, too hard. I hope that was in the camera. If it wasn't, I apologize. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment. I'm using this set and many more. As you can see, there are a lot of different sayings in here. This is a good one to have. I'm going to use the happy birthday. So I'm going to get my Whisper White, and I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. Well, that was sure crooked. That's the nice thing when you use a punch. Doesn't matter if it's crooked. I'm going to use the washi label punch. And I'm going to do it over to the right because I'm going to add my flowers. And then I'm going to punch out 2 more of these. I'm going to use Mossy Meadow and Blushing Bride. And I don't know if you're aware, but in our, on the back of our paper packs, the colors that coordinate with the paper are listed in the back, and I love that. So that's where I got these color combinations. I'm also going to cut out 2 flowers using the Itty Bitty Accents punch out of this same paper. And with my flowers, I want to give them just a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to use my piercing pad and my piercer and just kind of push it in the middle there. And then I'll add my rhinestones. I'm going to use the biggest ones. All right, I'm going to put those aside while we go ahead and finish up. So what I'm going to do, I want to layer these. So I'm going to cut this in half. And cut this one in half. Now I'm going to put some snail on the back here and put it on each end. Put the Blushing Bride first. And then add my Mossy Meadow. I'll put a little more here. All right, now I'm going to put some dimensionals, and just to make sure that those stay, I'm going to put it right over there. Okay, and now we'll attach it to our box. I'm going to do it on this end. The seam is right there, so since the eye is going to be going down here, I'll add that. And then we're going to put some glue dots on the back of our flowers. And there you go. So now we have our two different boxes, each go in different ways. So if you have any questions, let me know, and thanks again for visiting me. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.